It's that time of year again. And it's that time of day. It's Fox time, everybody. Hello. Hello, sir, this is special. Stream maybe. Hello everyone and thank you all for the birthday wishes. We boxing it out here today. Exactly. Close enough text to speech. So have you guys said happy birthday before the stream started? I saw Toby did. So thank you to everyone. Thank you, Booth Hill. Hello everyone. Hello, True. Hello, Archie. Hello, Mr. Fondue. Hello, Alfarius. Hello, Boot Hill. Is everyone having a good morning? I am having a good morning. Perhaps you are the truest of them all. Good one here. Over here it's actually been pretty decent. That's a bit cloudy, though. Probably gonna rain. Oh no. I don't want it to rain on my birthday. That's a lie. Yes, I do. I don't know. I don't mind rain. When I am inside. Unfortunately, it always rains when I can't do anything about it. Like actual superstition that my mom and I have. Whenever we remember to bring in an umbrella to wherever we're going. And like, it's looking very cloudy. No rain. No rain at all. But when we forget, it just starts pouring. So every time. The exact same thing happens to you. Every time. Every time we forget, it starts just pouring. But when we remember to bring our umbrellas, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, that's me, but with my mom. I say like, hey, it's probably gonna rain. She's like, no, it's gonna be fine. I think so. That's just the world, how the world works. It reads our minds and they just feel dumb. You know, I can't really argue with that. Beer. This morning. Mama Fox sent me something. She's at work right now and I get the day off. But he sent me she sent me a gif of the dango cats from Monster Hunter Wilds. Not Wilds. Rise. Monster Hunter Rise. And you're saying happy birthday. Oh, hello 180. Happy birthday, I'm going to bed. Have a nice day though. Thank you 180. I hope you have a good night. Hello Glyph. Thank you as well. It's perfectly fine, Glyph. I appreciate that you even send me birthday wishes to begin with. Now if you guys are wondering, what's the plan for today? What is the amazing plan or the stupid fox? I'll tell you. I don't have one. Honestly, I just want to sit here and chat with you guys. I'm still recovering from the migraine. Trying to be more relaxed this time around. Thank you, Fee. Thank you very much. Do I at least have cake? We have a pumpkin spice cake that we haven't dug into yet. We might have that tonight. I don't know. Personally though, my favorite kind of cake is red velvet. Turns out that's actually a rather popular choice. But what people? A lot of people I talk to. You know, I ask them what their favorite cake is. Common answer seems to be red velvet. And you guys are just proving it even more. Glyph is hiding their true form. Your dad dislikes it though. Well, your dad is wrong. Yeah, we. Self-made. That's a very good point. Self-made is always way better than store-bought. Especially because like store-bought cakes tend to be very sugary. Especially in the frosting. In the frosting is like really rich. And you know, as a kid, I was fine with that. But as I've grown older, it kind of makes me feel a little sick. Like, you know, sometimes that's just how it is. Hey, Nana, how's it going? Hey Toby, I saw your message from earlier. Thank you. Thank you both. I have never had strawberry cake. Maybe I should change it up this year. Up before I forget. I don't know if Red is in the chat right now. But Red did something very nice for me. Do I have it downloaded? Oh, there's Red. There you are. Yeah, it is a bit unfair to choose a single cake. As much as red velvet is my favorite, it's not the only one I like. Alright, give me one moment. I wanna show you guys what Red did. I'm also going to put a link to the Twitter post because Red deserves the attention. And that's just a fact. As you live in the strawberry capital of Finland, you're sick of anything strawberry. Okay. I don't remember if this was Finland. But is it true that somewhere in Europe they put strawberries in pasta? I'm yawning a little bit. I woke up like 2 hours ago. So I'm yawning a bit. It's way too big. It's way too big. Hold up. There we go. This is what Red did for me. Posted it this morning. And let me get a link to the tweet as well. I highly recommend that you guys check it out. Give them a like, give them a retweet. Do all of that stuff. Leave a nice comment as well. This Red guy is pretty good. Yeah, I like it a lot. You know I have a Twitter, then share the link. That's what you should do. What if I just select it on screen for the rest of the day? Bunch of people come in being like, hey, how come? The silly fox is not moving. Oh yeah, I'm having a good morning. The Polish actually do that. Put strawberries in pasta. Okay, why? Well, you know, I'd rather take that over pineapple on pizza. Me and a Sailor Guardian outfit when? Well, I've never actually watched Sailor Moon. Okay. Sailor Moon is basically just Power Rangers, but geared towards, you know, girls. But then boys ended up watching it anyway. In all seriousness, I kind of just prefer the aesthetic of Power Rangers. Yes, give me cardboard armor. My commissions are open. Okay, I will allow that. I will allow that because it's funny. If you want to see me in a Sailor Guardian outfit, be sure to commission red. Yeah, I very much prefer those types of outfits. I haven't watched Kamen Rider. Close enough text to speech. I've only seen clips of it, like things that friends have sent me. And I very much like the aesthetic of that. I already got something for my birthday. No, I just woke up 2 hours ago. And I'm the only one at home right now. As a kid, he always found it unfair that there were only ever magical G girls, not boys. That's what Power Rangers are, though. They're magical boys. Okay, one clip. I saw. I don't remember. I don't even know what series it's from. But it was featuring 2 characters from SPD. And one from, I think. Was it Dino Thunder? Did Dino Thunder have a White Ranger? Yeah, I think it was the White Ranger from Dino Thunder. Yeah, I actually really liked Dino Thunder. Yeah, that guy. So. It was a scene with him. The Pink Ranger from SPD. And. Did SPD also have like a white or silver ranger? Yeah, they did. They did have a white ranger. So it was the White Ranger. From. Is the Light Ranger from Dino Thunder. Saying to the. A Pink Ranger of SPD. Going like you're the leader. You're pretty cute. And she's like, really? Then Omega Ranger's like nonsense. And she just goes, what? It's like you could just hear in her voice how angry she was at that. You were a Power Rangers hipster for the longest time and wouldn't accept anything that wasn't Mighty Morphin. I've actually never seen Mighty Morphin. They. Do people consider Mighty Morphin to be the best one? Like explicitly talking about, you know, the localizations. Only ever seen Mighty Morphin. It's the most iconic and recognizable. I mean, that's true. Just the first one. Trying to remember all the ones that I have seen. I've seen Ninja Storm. I barely remember it though. SPD. I've seen that one. Dino Thunder. I really enjoy that one. I did like a Jungle Fury. And I actually like the costumes in Jungle Fury more. Yeah, I know there's a new season. I know that I gotta show you. At some point. I liked the Rangers in Jungle Fury. I did see a little bit of Mystic Force, but I don't remember it that well. I did a watch Samurai. Okay. Kinda like Samurai. I'm told the Japanese version is way better. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the names. I just remember what they look like. I remember Jungle Fury had a pretty different antagonist. Where it was actually like a kid being possessed by an evil spirit or something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, there's a lot, and not all of them even get localized. Oh, hello, Greggy. Thank you for the birthday wishes and also thank you for the tip. On that note, that's actually a good way to get into this. We are now 31% of the way to the new model. I'll be honest, you guys have genuinely surprised me. I didn't think that we would get this far that fast. And I genuinely appreciate it. What's this new model you're talking about? Okay, you see me, right? You see this illustrious hair of mine, my floppy ears, the sword that is constantly on my back, and I don't know how to get rid of it. The new model is, consider it a new version of what you already see. An updated version, a new design, so on. That's what the Ko-fi goal is about. Once we reach 100%, I'll be able to get the new model. And should become even more powerful than before. No, that's a bad idea because it will slice you in half. My sword is actually very dangerous. And I'm only allowed to have it because it's part of my job. The sword I have right now, it doesn't have a regular blade. As a blade made out of light. If you know how a lightsabers work, it's basically like that. Trust me, that's not going to help you. Can you inform us when fur becomes hair? Yes. Maybe. Yeah, instant cauterization. The reason being the monsters that we fight. They have learned the art of mitosis. So it's actually the best course of action to instantly cauterize. That said, I've been working on new sword. Because this one has a very big battery issue. Making the blade out of pure energy was actually a really bad idea, in hindsight. So I have been working on a new sword. Another issue is the scabbard, not the sword is in. That's what keeps it charged. And I also realized that if something went wrong, and the blade accidentally turned on while it's in the scabbard, that can cause a whole lot of issues, namely maybe an explosion. So technically speaking, the money is also going towards parts to make the new sword. That's not physically possible. I'm sorry. The evolution will be legendary. Exactly, but only if we get to 100%. So that's why you guys should check out the link that is not in the description. that you don't have to copy and paste because it doesn't exist. But all that said, thank you to everyone who's contributed so far. I really do mean it, and I really didn't think we would even get this far this fast. I know I already said that, but it still amazes me. You guys honestly amaze me. Okay, I did actually try that once. It wasn't functional. Yes, go and tip me if you want to see me evolve. It's like Pokemon, right? If a bunch of trainers, collectively. Why am I making that comparison? Thank you both. Thank you, Hockey. I'm sorry that text-to-speech called you Hockey. Thank you, Trunks. Trust me, making these swords is not easy. It's actually really hard to get them to work. But yeah, one final time. If you want to see me evolve, go ahead and check out the link that is totally not in the description that you have to copy and paste. Alright, back to Power Rangers. Back to the things that you guys actually care about. Now I'm thinking about everything that I did watch as a kid. What we've gone on this conversation before, but yeah, I grew up with the classics like SpongeBob, yes, support your favorite indie content creators. Like not just me. Like any indie content creator that you follow, absolutely support them. And you don't have to do it by giving them money. Like you can just subscribe. Like the video. Leave a comment. Share the video. Or like Twitter posts or what have you. All that stuff does genuinely help them. I personally don't like saying that. Like I don't personally like saying be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Mainly because I don't like feeling like I'm shilling anything. I don't really like that feeling, and it is entirely a me thing. I know you guys probably don't care, but I don't like really doing that kind of stuff. And that's just something I need to get over. So live action style site of White Ranger and that's actually pretty cool. Oh right, and hit the bell. Can't forget the bell. Hey Thistle, thank you for the birthday wishes. You know what I've already gone on about. Like what? Like cartoons and such I grew up with, but I don't think I ever really got into what games I got into. Or like what games I grew up with. Like you guys already know, Kingdom Hearts. But I never really talked much outside of Kingdom Hearts. So, would you guys believe me if I said my first video game ever was not Kingdom Hearts? You wouldn't. Probably. My first video game ever was actually an X-Men fighting game. I think it was X-Men Academy. The very first video game I ever played. And we had it because my mom is a huge X-Men fan. Like she absolutely loves the old cartoon. And her favorite character was Gambit. Which honestly, I think that's very fair. Very first video game I ever played was that. But then after that was Kingdom Hearts. What did I play after that? I grew up having like a lot of retro consoles. And I'm sorry to call them that, you guys, but they are retro for you now. Yeah, Mama Fox is very cool. She is the coolest mom and you will never find a cooler mom. I'm sorry. Okay, would you guys believe me if I said that she actually played through and beat both Devil May Cry 5 and Final Fantasy 16? That is how cool she is. Yeah, she actually did, and she also plays Animal Crossing. And she did all by herself, too. Not once did she ever, like, ask me for advice. And whenever she got stuck on something, she just brute forced her way through. She's that powerful, you guys. First game I can remember playing was Commander Keen 4 sometime in the mid-90s. I've never heard of that game. What is that? Give me one moment as I consult the internet. That's a Funky looking game. This was a PC game, wasn't it? Looks like one. It's from the same guys that did Duke Nukem. It's kind of interesting when you look at what games developers have made. Like, you know, seeing Naughty Dog going from Crash Bandicoot to Jak and Daxter. And then to Uncharted. And then you have like Insomniac. Going from Spyro. Ratchet and Clank. Actually sticked with Rash and Clank for a long time. And then went to Spider-Man. Oh, speaking of childhood games. The PlayStation 1 Spider-Man game. That's one I grew up with and I love that game. I know it's a bit jank. And I know it's a bit aged. But I still love it to this day. It was like I've seen like a lot of Spider-Man video game retrospectives. And from like every single one I've seen, everyone is like, yeah, this is the first one that feels like Spider-Man. Spyro is kind of a precursor to Ratchet and Clank. Yes and no. Ratchet and Clank is very different compared to Spyro. Like in some ways yes, but in other ways no. I feel like a precursor to Ratchet and Clank. There was some other third-person shooter. Part of me wants to say Max Payne. I don't know why. Other things I grew up with. I played through the entire Sly Cooper series, including the bad one that no one actually likes talking about. That's another series I actually really love. I did recently get the entire series on my PlayStation 5. So I might actually dream that someday. Okay, how many of you guys have played Ratchet at Deadlock? Close enough text to speech. It's also known as Ratchet Gladiator. How many of you guys played that game? It's a very interesting Ratchet and Clank game. It's basically a filler game. That was like trying to capitalize on the hype of Halo. But it's actually really good. It's very arcade-alike in my opinion. You didn't play a lot of platformers as a kid. Yeah, that's fair. I had a good mix. I had platformers, I had action games, I had RPGs. As I said before, Final Fantasy X was the very first Final Fantasy game I ever played. And I hadn't played it since I was a kid. And aside from Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XVI, that is generally my favorite Final Fantasy game. Oh, in terms of shooters. Since you mentioned it, Drew. Star Wars Battlefront 2. The original. I loved playing as the droids. The droids were genuinely busted. They were so broken. What are some other things I played as a kid? There were a good few bad games thinking on it. Okay. How many of you guys have seen Shark Tale? Have you guys ever seen that movie? I see the chat mostly goes silent. And you've played the game. Okay, so you know where I'm going with this. We had the game. And I played it a bit as a kid. I never got past the first random rhythm game part. But years later, when I'm like 12, I'm like, okay, I'm going in and I am destroying it. I think it's a bit more fair to say that the game destroyed me. I did finish it. But it costed me my sanity. It's not a good game. It's not a good game for a not. It's not nothing about that. Whole thing is good. Why would you do this to yourself? I am very determined when I want to be. Like for example, I had a Lilo and Stitch game. That was like entirely the space stuff. And it was supposed to be like a prequel to the movie. That was also not a good game. And I finished that one as well. There was one part. One specific part that I just hated. Thank you for the birthday wishes. God, it's been a while since we've played Monster Hunter World. Have thought about going back to World at some point. Probably not anytime soon since you know. Want to play through 3 Ultimate. I don't know that one. I can't say I do. There were 3 SpongeBob games I played growing up. There was the movie game. There was Battle for Bikini Bottom. And there was Lights, Camera, Pants. That one was actually really fun too. It's basically like a Mario Party type game, except without the board game aspect. I actually really enjoyed that one. It's basically a driving game based entirely on playing on a movie set. That actually sounds kind of fun. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Slade. Yo, you know a game I actually played as a kid? But I never really got into the series. Samurai Warriors 2 Extreme Legends. Hope this year is my brightest yet. Again, thank you. I've only played that and some Dynasty Warriors game on the PSP. Those were the only 2 Warriors games I played for many years. I did also play Fire Emblem Warriors, but I didn't really care for that one, to be honest. Like, it's fine. It's a Warriors game. And it has Fire Emblem in it. And it has Matt Mercer talking to himself. It's inoffensive. I've ever been too into Warriors games. That sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. It's a spin-off of the Shinobi series. Oh, I quite like the design of the main character. I actually do like that. Oh, thank you, Dark Chaos. Actually, okay. This is something that's genuinely bothered me for years. I don't remember how old I was, but I saw some game that looked kinda like Devil May Cry 4. It wasn't, but it looked like it. All I remember about it was that, like Devil May Cry 4, you would fight demons. But you would also summon dudes to help you fight. I don't remember the name of the game, and it has bothered me my entire life. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, please tell me. No, it's not Overward, although I did play that. That's a very good game. What if I just search game that looks like Devil May Cry 4? I'll try that one. No, it wasn't God Hand. Maybe it is. Give me one moment, the music is going to be muted for a bit. No, I don't think it was the rigger. Don't think it's that. Actually kind of like it that way. Too bad you're getting music. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Let's see. Kingdom Under Fire. No, it wasn't that. Again. It was a game that looks like Devil May Cry 4. It's not Devil May Cry 4. And it has you summon dudes to help you fight. Like very similar aesthetic from what I recall. I'm just It's going to search PlayStation 2 game. Well, I don't know if it was even on the PlayStation 2. Shut up, I don't want AI. Wait, I might have found it. Did I find it? No, this isn't it. Damn it. I got excited for a moment. Chaos Legion. Wait. It might be Chaos Legion. Yeah, this looks super familiar. Oh, thank you Apex. Also, how's it going Apex? I haven't seen you since December of last year. I think I found it. Do you remember what system it was on? I don't. You've been on the BOD squad. Okay, that's fair. Close enough text-to-speech or you're doing great. It's on PlayStation 2, yeah. Music is going again so I can watch the video. I don't want reviews, I just want to see the gameplay. Okay, there we go. Yep, it was Chaos Legion. It was absolutely this. Okay, that's really weird. It apparently came out in 2003. Am I going to show you guys? If you want to look it up, it's fine. Hold on, I'm going to link it in the Discord. That's what I'm going to do. Well, on music is going to go again really quick because YouTube auto plays everything. Okay, for anyone who's curious about about this game, put it in the Discord server. It's in the general chat. Where was I right? Nice of you to join us regardless. Yo, you know, an action game that didn't really get a lot of recognition. Astral Chain. That's an action game that didn't get a lot of recognition and it kind of makes me a little sad. Okay, so if Chaos Legion came out 2 years after Devil May Cry 1. In how many years after Devil May Cry 2? Oh. The same year. No, it's not Space Cops, it's Cyberpunk Cops. So, what's better? Yeah, that's a game I actually enjoy. I know people are a bit more mixed on it. That and it kind of just went under the radar in general. But I really enjoyed that game. I have actually thought about streaming it too. Probably title it like Does Anyone Even Remember This Game? The controls threw people off. Probably, yeah. It takes some getting used to, but like, in my mind it makes sense, right? Because the right side of the controller controls the main character, while the left side controls the legions. I thought the control scheme made sense for what they were going for. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics is in 5 days. I wish I had money. Game you wish you could play right now is Freedom Fighters on the PlayStation 2. It was made by the same guys behind the Hitman series. That's another series I've actually never played, but it is one I want to try out. Oh. One game I actually play as a kid, I completely forgot about this game. Splinter Cell. Stealth games used to be so normal. Back on PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. It's just like, do I need food this week? Do I want to eat this week or do I want ice soup? The good old Ubisoft games, exactly. They used to be good. They used to be good. I can sacrifice the food. Listen. If you were to tell me. Okay. Let me create a scenario. If you were presented with, let's say, whatever game you want the most right now, for $20. The best burger you could ever have, for $20. Which one would you choose? I'm not phenomenal, I'm fluffy. Game it'll last longer. Both using credit card. Okay, you got a good point, Mr. Fondue. If I had to choose. But what's a game I really want right now? Monster Hunter Stories 3. That's a game I really want right now. I'd probably still choose the burger. Because it's kind of like, you know. I can get Monster Hunter Stories 3 whenever I want. That burger, though. That burger only exists for a limited amount of time. Also, I might be hungry. Who knows? Ever played Time Splitters? No, but I have heard of it. I think it's on the Classics collection for PlayStation. That does remind me. The last Legacy of Kain game would be on PlayStation now. That would be like a Sea of Kain Defiance. I might pick that up at some point and stream it. Because I really want to see how everything ends. I know it's technically not the final game in the series. Or it wasn't meant to be anyway. But I really want to play it. Yeah, those are getting added next month, I believe. There's not a lot of spooky games. Not for the Classics collection. Let me actually check what they have in the Classics collection. Okay, PlayStation Store. Thank you. Say browse. How do I filter? Have you ever played Signalis? I'm kidding, probably everyone knows about that game by now. Let's see collections. You hear it's good though. It's really good. If you like Silent Hill, I highly recommend that you try it. It's only $20, too. So there you go, that's your alternative to the burger. How do I filter the classics? It's much easier on the actual. Oh, found it. Okay, we have Alone in the Dark 1 and 2. Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't pay that much either. As I know it's a very short game and I'm probably not going to play it more than once. Oh yeah, a bunch of Armored Core games are here as well. Do they have Armored Core 4 answered? Close enough text to speech. Yeah, they got all the Legacy of Kain games. They have Dark. Oh my god, they have Dark Cloud. I never finished that game as a kid. They have Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm a big nerd. Have the Toy Story 2. They have Siren of all things. Oh, I'm sorry, Forbidden Siren. They have the original version of God Eater. That's interesting. I actually did play the original version of God Eater. And also God Eater Resurrection. Personally, I actually kind of prefer the original. It's entirely because of the PSP graphics. Oh, absolutely. It absolutely is. I had that on PC as a kid. Don't know what happened to it. They got all the Jak and Daxter games. I don't think they have the Ratchet and Clank game. What? What do you mean Joan of Arc? What is this? Oh. I looked at the ratings section. And the only rating here is like it just says Joan of Arc. Is this like a strategy game? It just says role-playing. It's not giving any like images either. Hold on, let me move it to my other monitor. Now it's not really showing anything. It is a strategy. That's interesting. It's pretty good if you like tactics games. I am a fan of Fire Emblem. I'm not good at it though. Oh, they got Lego Star Wars. Now that's a video game. But what do you mean they have Mr. Mosquito? I have many questions. Have you ever played Tormented Souls? I don't think I have. I haven't. But it also just looks familiar too. It looks Resident Evil inspired, that's for sure. Main character has an eye patch from what I see. It's like the cracked classic Resident Evil. Sure, text-to-speech, whatever. That looks interesting. Oh, speaking of Resident Evil, they have a bunch of Resident Evil games. Rogue Galaxy? That's a familiar name. Oh god, they have the Phantom Menace game. I actually had this game as a kid. Is it the exact same one I'm thinking of? Where it was like a Star Wars action game. And you could play like a bunch of the different Jedi. Do they have Shadow the Hedgehog? They don't. I actually played Shadow the Hedgehog. That's all I really have to say about it. Right, I'll be honest. I do like Sonic games. But not all of them are good. It's not really a secret, but like the ones I played as a kid were Sonic Heroes and Shadow of the Hedgehog. I never actually finished either of them. A thistle that is a lie and you know it. Like okay. With Sonic. You either have something really fun, or like something that's, can you like, abysmal. There's no in between. And I'm not saying that to hate on Sonic. That's just like my experience with the series. And to be fair, I've mainly been exposed to the abysmal ones. Although I did play Sonic 2. Sonic Frontier is also fun. I like that one. You remember seeing the Phantom Menace in cinema and kid, you was so confused and disappointed. As a kid, I grew up with the prequels and the original trilogy, if you're asking. Or if you're wondering what happened to the sequels. Anyway. That's what I grew up with as a kid when it came to Star Wars. That and the 3D Clone Wars series. And I don't know, kid me always enjoyed it. Grown-up me, however. Yeah, Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones aren't very good. I do enjoy Revenge of the Sith. He watched the original trilogy so many times on VHS as a kid. I don't think I ever liked. My viewing of all the Star Wars movies was kinda scattered. It was weird, but it was cool. That's what kid me thought. And kid me, I was able to understand like the basic things like Anakin. Mr. Chosen One, he's turning bad. He's Darth Vader. And he's Luke's father. The prequels are fine, they're just heavy as movies. They got a good chunk of a political drama. Which I think that's fine, you just have to handle it right. And mind you, I'm not talking about real-life politics. We're just getting that out of the way. I'm not talking about that and I refuse to talk about that. Remember a lightsaber fights, forget everything else and the pod racing. That's all I really needed to be entertained. It was very simple. Your movie series that I watched as a kid, that I have not gone back to watch again. Lord of the Rings. I have not seen those movies for years. I remember the overarching story. Like, Frodo goes on the quest to destroy the One Ring. And they form the Fellowship, but they get separated after going through the mountain place. And then Frodo and Sam, they encounter Gollum. And he's a little twerp. There's a whole part where Sam gets captured by a spider and I hated that part. See you later, Apex. Just remember to stay Foxy. Or else. You always fell asleep when you try to watch the Lord of the Rings movies. That's because our tiny children brains cannot understand. It's not what happened. You got to rewatch. I know I have to, and I know it has to be the extended versions. I really do need to rewatch those movies. I have them, but I don't know if they still work and if they are the extended editions. I could only hope that they are. I distinctly remember, at least, having to switch the disc. Or the extended edition. Because the movies were just that long. Just wish she had the book to read it for yourself. Yeah, that's fair. Personally, I just like movies more. As a medium. Also, Orlando Bloom plays Legolas. And he is also William Turner. And I think that's funny. The movies make it look super tedious and cumbersome to get into. Hi. I never really got that impression. Okay, I remember the Hobbit movies a bit more clearly. I did watch all of them. Didn't like them nearly as much as Lord of the Rings. But I'm pretty sure that's normal. It's the only thing with the books as far as I understand. Mind you. I have not read them. You're a big Lord of the Rings fan. You gotta spread the fandom. Well, spread away. It's a genuinely great series. Just the thing with the book is that. Or the books. They are very descriptive. They're very descriptive in pretty much everything, as far as I understand it. And as far as I know, they're pretty advanced. Like, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I just know what I've heard. I don't read a whole lot of books myself. The one book series I do want to get through is the Jack Reacher books. Also the, Grand Admiral Thrawn books. Actually have a few of those already. I read manga more. I've actually been, collecting volumes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. Because that is genuinely my favorite part in the entire series. Oh god, this is the first time I actually mentioned that I've watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, isn't it? I mean, pretty much everyone has at some point. Or at least they know the memes. Alright. We have been going for an hour and 30 minutes in. It's the big day. And I'm running out of things to talk about. You know, the memes, and that's it. You couldn't get into JoJo. I feel like the best way to get into JoJo is you really just have to start from the beginning. Like all the way from the beginning. Phantom blood is extremely important to the overall story of the entire series. That's a talk for another time. For now though. I think this is a good place to call it. So, final reminders. If you want to see my evolution, be sure to tip using the link that is totally not in the description. And also be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. All that good stuff. And thank you all for the birthday wishes. I genuinely appreciate it, and I genuinely appreciate it. Everyone's generosity and everyone's time watching my honestly stupid ramblings. And I appreciate you guys. And just watching me play this stuff that's in my library. I have a lot of games. And I am more than willing to shell all of them. As that said, thank you all for joining. And as always, a Foxy. Stay Foxy. Alright, thank you everyone and have a good day. Goodbye, Drew. Goodbye, Thistle. Reminder, if I don't say your name, it's probably because he got cut off at some point. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Apex. Goodbye, Mr. Fondue. Goodbye, Dark Chaos. Bye, Topi. Goodbye, Red. Goodbye, Slade. Goodbye, Mamdo. Did I read that right? I hope I didn't. Goodbye, Afarius. Goodbye, Anthony. Goodbye, Trunks. Goodbye, Hockey. I'm sorry. That's your name now. Goodbye, Nana. Goodbye, Greggy. Goodbye. Goodbye, Glyph. I hope I got to everyone. I'll see you all next week. Probably Wednesday.